Yes, in a matter of time, you will get His Royal Highness, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Her Royal Highness, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, back in the United Kingdom. Because everybody's being played for a fool. And the monarchy, Charles, recruits people and more well-known or reputable YouTubers or royal reporters to spin it around. He has no choice. Parliament does this and that. No. Instead of removing Harry and Meghan Markle from the royal website, they just updated that Meghan honors her duty to the monarch. How can a woman who doesn't live in the United Kingdom has trashed the entire nation Commonwealth, denigrated the legacy of the Queen, brought hatred towards a nation, an institution, and divided a family, still be honoring her duty to the monarch? And what is worse is that the monarch has her there in the website, and it's updated. Please pause and read and enjoy. For those of you who are supporting Charles, and I know what you're going to say, Charles has no choice. He can remove it. He can fucking remove those titles today. Quit telling me. Harry is received in Japan as though he's a prince. Guess who's paying for that? Guess who's paying for that? Because Harry is a celebrity, but he's still being treated like a royal, and he's laughing at everybody thanks to Charles. Because there is absolutely zero reason for Harry and Meghan Markle to be on the royal website. Please pause and read. I hope you paused and read, because before it said that Meghan Markle honored her duty to the Queen. Now it's being updated to the monarch and patronages and her organizations. What organizations? Meghan Markle has trashed everybody. Now, why am I anti-Charles? Charles has no spine. He has no moral compass. In 2005, he declared, he's very much like Meghan Markle. He declared in a statement, official statement from Clarence House, which since then has been fully removed, that Camilla would be known as Princess Consort, not Queen Consort, not even Queen Consort, Princess Consort. And that was the deal he made, so he would be allowed to marry, and not, because let's face it, and I've said this many times, the moment Charles signed that certificate, that marriage certificate and the civil registry, he completely removed every right. He renounced every right to succeed the throne. But this is what happened with politics, and they discuss this, oh, Meghan is doing this, oh, Harry's doing that. No. The real fact of the matter is that Charles, there was a lot of wheeling and dealing, and there were even articles put out saying that they had to create a special bill because what was happening went against the fact that a royal cannot marry in a civil registry, because then they basically remove, they reject, they abdicate, they renounce every right to do that. They have to be married in a church ceremony. And I don't mean, it wasn't even a blessing. The church officially stated that they could not marry Charles and Camilla, with Camilla, in a church ceremony. The Church of England refused to marry them, which is why they married. The Church of England, please, refused to marry Charles for that. So we have that now, right now. And people try to turn it around. They're saying, no, the human rights. Nobody was stopping Charles from marrying Camilla. But it was either or. If you marry Camilla, you cannot be king, because the church refuses you to marry her. And you're the head of the church. And your spouse is right up there with you. So he made a deal that Camilla would never be queen consort, nor queen, least of all queen. She would be known as princess consort. I'm going to pause this. Please stay with this. And read this, because this was an article published in 2020, and this was a direct response from Clarence House from Charles, where he insisted that the declaration in 2005 that Camilla would be known as princess consort stood, that she would never be queen nor queen consort, least of all queen. And here we are with this. Monarchy is only as respectable as its members. And this is where Parliament is failing miserably. Because if there's anybody who's going to bring down the monarchy, it's not going to be that wanky D-list actress. It's going to be Charles, who allows for this to happen. It's Charles who's allowing the likes of a D-list, talentless escort service woman to dictate how the monarchy goes, because he is planning a comeback. It took him only like 20 years, 25 years to get Camilla to be queen from official statements and agreements he had firmly set in place with Parliament. This is why Parliament is angry and are forcing him to remove the titles from Harry. But instead of removing Harry's titles, Charles feels that he's the king and he's untouchable. King Charles, it'll be good for you to remember what happened to Charles I and II, and that they have not fared well. And for some reason, King Charles are sneaky, spineless people who bring shame to the monarchy rather than enhance it. It is the worst possible king to have succeeded such an A game like the Queen. It is such a letdown, such a liar, such manipulative things, because this thing that they're still having Meghan Markle, and many of you come back, oh, they don't really update their website. Here it is, people. Here it is. And this article that you just read is Charles' official statement about Camilla. So get ready, because Her Royal Highness Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and His Royal Highness Prince Ginger Windsor are coming back to the monarchy when everything else fails. And this is the reason why they're still getting deals. Because the world is sitting on a fence, because Charles not only is refusing to act, but continues to enable this behavior. It is not the time to be amending the Queen or this or that. Meghan said that Archie and Lily were going to be prince and princess. Immediately updated on their website. Now, many of you were happy because, oh my God, they're at the very bottom. It's just a click. It's just a click. And they're back on top, and they're back on the fold. Because that's what Charles does. Have you noticed Michael Fawcett, his aide, the one responsible for the Cash of Honors things? Shh, complete silence. So get ready, UK. Get ready, Commonwealth. And are you willing really to put up with that kind of shit from this? Because to me, it's just by chance that Charles was born. This is really, sometimes, I understand why anti-monarchy feelings arise. Because somebody like Charles should not be king. And a woman like Camilla should not be anywhere around. And you know what people are telling me? Oh, she's worked so hard. For the past 25 years, Camilla has kept her mouth shut because it was convenient for her. That's her greatest achievement. That she's a marriage wrecker. That she used to gaslight Princess Diana, a pregnant woman. Camilla Parker Bowles is a horrible person. Period. And her ex-husband, Andrew Parker Bowles, is no better. And Charles, woof, don't even get me started. And it makes me angry because it gives validity to the stupidity that this idiot of Harry is doing. What a letdown for such a class act like the Queen to have a wanker idiot like Charles at the helm. I hope Parliament gets some balls and tells him no. Because that little change, the monarch, that's Charles' way of preparing people. And then he enlists YouTubers and royal experts that people like to turn the narrative. Well, it's up to Parliament. Well, and then we have it takes years to get that done. No, beautiful people, when the Queen asked to amend the succession bill, that was in December 2012. While the Parliament was in session, and in March 2013, done. And now, it's gonna take years. Parliament is required. Charles has no power to remove the titles. And they bring all these experts, they bring all these reporters. And I'm so angry by this because I do like the monarchy because it used to be a reputable organization, institution that represented and embodied the best of us. The queen, for whatever her failings were, was a stable figure who did the right thing, not the popular thing. And what a shame. How low has the monarchy fallen? And those of you who are still defending, I want to see what comments you're going to come up with now to defend this. Because there is no defense whatsoever. And it's not because Harry and Meghan are family. So are Princess Eugenie, Beatrice, Sarah Tyndall, and all the other royals, minor royals that are there. And they are not in the website. Only the working royals. So what is their defense? How are you going to defend this? I know you're going to say Prince Andrew is there. Prince Andrew should go too. But at least Prince Andrew has not badmouthed, created division, incited hatred towards the institution, the country, and the Commonwealth. So I want to see how you sugars defend this and defend and try to twist around. And what's going to be more interesting, I'm going to watch these royal experts try to twist this around. How to say that Charles can't do this. Charles can do anything he wants with royal titles. And Parliament has said so. And I want to see how Parliament is going to stand by, like they have been standing by, doing nothing. While the monarchy, while Charles wipes his ass with the monarchy and allows Meghan Markle and Harry to wipe their asses with the reputation, the good name of the monarchy. Please let me know what you think.